be a good example of a model student citizen. So welcome to our ceremony today. Last week, we said goodbye to the class of 2022, and we will miss them. They were your guides, they were your friends, and they've left their mark here on AAST. Now the torch is passed to you, and it is your honor and your responsibility to welcome the almost 300 students we will welcome next year as juniors. And so you are charged with showing them, through your example, what it means to be a student at AAST, what it means to be an AAST scholar, what it means to be a boy. I have confidence that you will do that. I have watched you grow, whether we met in the 9th grade or you joined us last year. You've already proven yourself to be a stellar class. We're proud of all your accomplishments. We know you will lead with excellence and honor the tradition at AAST. So I applaud you for what you've accomplished so far, but we're here to celebrate today. And I can't wait to see the legacy you'll leave next year as you are seniors to lead in the halls of AAST. At this time, I would like to welcome your Junior Student Council representative, M.K. McElveen, who will lead us in the pledge. Yeah!
Hi everyone, please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. I would now like to introduce the AAST English Department who will present our first award. This award presentation is brought to you in part by proxy by our beloved Esther Yardemian-Smith, who could not be here. As we approach the end of the semester and school year, the English department wrestled with the formidable task of selecting just 2 students to celebrate today. After ruminating for innumerable hours, my comrades and I have decided to salute 2 students who have climbed the literary and lexicographical ladders. There was no perilous drone from either of them. Instead, each worked with alacrity. So today, we lionize Israel Waldner, champion of books, and Julia Cortez. Today is my last award ceremony. It is Mr. Yardemian's last, so I'm going to do this as a tribute to her. On behalf of the math department, we would like to recognize 2 students who have shown anomalous propensity and achievement in mathematics during their junior year at AAST. These 2 students always ask enthralling questions and to extend their cognizance beyond quintessential classroom pedagogy. Additionally, they worked well with their compatriots to precipitate in their conception of recondite material. Please join us in congratulating Jack Henley and
I did want to thank all the juniors because I only pretty much taught juniors this year. This is my first semester at AAST. Thank you guys.
We love you, Dr.
I have the privilege to present to two outstanding science students today. The first one I don't really know, but I did ask some of his teachers about him. He is an amazing student that took the AP test before he ever took the class and made a 3 on it. So he's not only he doesn't just specialize in science, he's also an accomplished pianist. Finished his physics class with a 99 average. The first award goes to Philip Raha. The second student I have the privilege to present to, I did have the honor of teaching this semester, and I think it says a lot about a student when you talk about the student to other students, and they say, well, you can't really consider him because he's just better than everybody else. Everybody recognizes this because he works so hard, not only in the class, but outside of the class to constantly improve his knowledge. The second award goes to Wyatt Lewis. Who's not even here today? And now, I'd like to bring up the foreign language department.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo están ustedes?
Muy bien.
Me alegro.
Repite, por favor.
Me alegro.
Sí.
Nos alegramos. La señora Cerón y yo componemos el Departamento de Lenguas Extranjeras o de Español. Es el único idioma que enseñamos ahora.
Muy bien.
I am going to speak in English, so that everyone can understand. This was an extremely difficult task when you are requested to recognize 2 students out of the many students that we have taught this year. We decided to recognize students in the Level 2 class. We recognized students in the Level 3 class during the senior ceremony, and so we decided to recognize 2 in Level 2 for the ceremony today. So learning a foreign language is not easy. It's a task you really don't learn, you acquire. It's something that you acquire. It's a skill you acquire over a period of time. And there are different skills that you develop. First, you speak, you listen, and then you speak, you read, and finally you write. And some students do all of those skills well. Many students succeed in some areas, but are weaker in others. We all are. But there are a few who succeed in all of those, and some who even go beyond and take interest in the culture of the countries that we teach the language Spanish to. So the first award will go to an individual. I had the pleasure of teaching this person for Spanish 1 and 2, and rare do I see a student who took such interest and was so enthusiastic about learning, had such a positive attitude, and also a strong desire to learn more about Hispanic culture. So this first award goes to Rachel Lee. She is here. So the second award, also to an individual who volunteered quite frequently in class, who participated well in class, who showed extremely good presentational skills, as well as writing and speaking. And this award will go to Holt Schultz.
Chicos, can I get a bueno bueno?
Spirit for Social Studies. To this junior class of 2022, I think we have all had a great year. In the words of Norman G. Harding, it's been a nice return to normalcy. So thank you. You've all been great. You've all worked hard. I know I've enjoyed every student that I have taught. Unfortunately, we can only recognize 2 students. So we agonized over the decision, but the 2 students who demonstrated not only a tremendous amount of enthusiasm for the content, but also remarkable achievement, that would be Wyatt Lewis and Arya Patel.
Today to give for the Advanced Art Major, but before I award these students, I just want to say how impressed I am overall with the bonds and the dedication that I've seen in the junior class of the Advanced Art Major this year. Ms. Franklin and I selected these 2 particular students because of their consistently exceptional performance, their dedication to their craft, and their willingness to go above and beyond in service to the school and to this major. For outstanding achievement in the Advanced Art Major, we'd like to recognize Keegan Brown and Lakeland Phillips. They're not here today, so we'll celebrate them in the fall when we come back.
Hello. I'm not Miss Thompson. She couldn't be here this morning. I'm Mr. Gibson, for those of you who don't know. We're here for the Aerospace Engineering Awards, and we thought of a lot of students we wanted to give this award to. None of them were in aerospace. All the other jokes seem so inappropriate. It really was hard to think about, and when Ms. Thompson and I sat down to consider this, one thing that we wanted to emphasize was people who kind of uplift the program and really exemplify what our vision of the program is. And I don't think we could have come up with 2 better choices, 2 more exemplars, 2 people that we are proud to hold out to anyone, as this is what the Aerospace Engineering and AAST can do. We're just so proud of these guys. The first one is Riley Wagner. He's practicing as well. Yes. And the second one is Casey Well.
There are so
I love you too. I love all of you. And a tropical heart. And this was it was very difficult, and you're all very worthy. But two individuals have stood out, near perfect students, there's about too many, near perfect grades, and have come to a comfortable adult dinner where it's just been those two and adults where they had to eat and interact. There are student council reps. So this year's Biomedical Awards go to Wyatt Lewis and Aria Patel.
On behalf of the Computer Science Department, which has been a pleasure, by the way, to meet and learn each of your strengths, I've been amazed by what you've accomplished. I've taught computer science a long time, and I don't think I've ever gotten through my curriculum completely. And I did with your class. So that's amazing to me. Today, we want to recognize two students, and it's so hard to pick from all of the students that we teach, including those who are not computer science majors. So just know you don't have to be a computer science major to be excellent at what you do. The first one had probably the highest average of any student in all the classes I taught. The first award is going to Hayden Yu. The second student is so smart that he perpetrated a hoax on the entire class. It was a good one. It lasted for a whole week. It was a scavenger hunt, and nobody knew it was him. He was texting them right in front of them, and they didn't realize it. He set up a account to send them messages on the computer. It was the most amazing scavenger hunt I've actually seen. That shows you just how smart he is and his thinking process, which we love. The second award goes to Liam Hogel.
The class of 2023, the class so scary that you forced Mr. Argumian Smith to retire. That's my tribute to Mr. Argumian Smith. Yes, I lied. I did give 2 awards to the ET junior class. I went about it a little bit differently. I'm giving them to the 2 least loserish students. The first award that I'm giving to a student actually helped with the overall IQ level of the entire ET junior class. Without her, it would have diminished quite a bit. And that award goes to Kayleen. Second award goes to someone who demonstrated leadership throughout the year, assisted me in a lot of ways, and continues to assist, and will hopefully continue to assist next year as a senior as well. She's also the smallest student in the school, but great.
Too had a really hard time. I've got a small
small group, and I wish each one of them could get more. The first Environmental Engineering Award goes to a student that is not only smart, but is also one of the most charismatic students I know. He is encouraging and helpful to everyone and amazing at getting his engineering group to stay on task. He is an excellent leader and served as our junior student council representative this year. His presentation skills are fantastic, and he devoted a lot of time after school to help promote our major at open houses and numerous other events. He also excelled in AP Environmental Science this year. I'm proud to present Jackson Lewis with this award. The second Environmental Engineering Award goes to another highly motivated student who is also super creative and kind. Her work is always above and beyond expectations, and she helps us all stay focused. I can always count on her, and on Monday she even helped build a garden in a sweater. She also volunteered countless hours of her time this year to promote our major. Please join me in congratulating Stephanie Rodriguez.
So, luckily I didn't have any trouble picking anybody out because nobody was deserving. Thank you. In all seriousness, though, it is hard to pick people out, and it often comes down to just decimal places and different ways of trying to figure things out. But being the new kids on the block, we have a small group, and it makes it even more difficult. Everybody's worked hard, everybody's been exposed to stuff that nobody knows about. And this is so new and so different that it's not something that you can easily jump into. So everybody deserves a little bit of praise, and y'all just give yourselves a hand. You're all beautiful. We got to pick two, and I don't have anything from Mr. Ardumian, so I'll reference a quip from Clarence Darrow, who said, "There's very few words people understand, use the ones they understand." So here, bring down two people, and again, it was tough, but the two people for this year's Global Logistics and Supply Chain Management Award are Ryan Durkin and Tyler Dudley. Maybe we should take it back. All right, next up is this band in Informatics.
I'm ready for hot teacher summer. It's not that exciting, it's menopause. First of all, I guess we're all gonna do tributes to Mr. Ardumian, so if you would repeat after me. Thank you. So, Mr. Sellers, I really appreciate what you had to say about teaching something that nobody knows what the heck it is. So that's kind of sometimes what I feel like with informatics. We work with a lot of data, primarily. And we build stuff. We just happen to build it digitally. So the first award that I'm going to give goes to one of my most creative builders. If I wanted to build a building and assign to this person to build it, and it happened to be near a tree, this person would build up to the tree limb, around the tree limb, and back up, right? Every presentation
presentation that this person gives looks like a third grader made it in PowerPoint and used every transition and color possible. So thank goodness we work in teams, and he is no longer allowed to make the presentation. But he solves all of the problems in the most creative ways that I have ever seen. Things I have to go look up and go, does that even work? And you know what, it does. Every time, with 100 more parts than it needs, and it always stretches my brain, and I love that, so that's Jack Hendley. He's trying to explain his way out of it right now. The second award will be for my Informatics 1 class, and it's exactly the opposite. This student builds in some of the most fast and efficient ways of any of the students I've taught so far, and I just really appreciate the quiet strength and calm that he brings to every task. That's Israel Waldner.
Class of 2023, let's hear it! Innovations in STEM Award is presented to students or recognizes students who are taking a professional approach to the design process. This year we have 2 students who showed exemplary skill in 3D modeling, as well as were integral members of their design team. The first student I would like to recognize is Haley Washington. And the second student is Mr. Wyndham Freeman.
I was going to upstage everybody and encrypt my speech and awards, but wouldn't have enough time to find the keys. So I have 2 awards for 2 okay exemplary students who worked hard in the class, and hopefully I was able to drop some good knowledge on them and deal with their questioning all semester. That would be Israel Waldner and Victor Ziao.
Next year. Okay. All right, for the first pre-med award, this student has shown perseverance in all aspects of her coursework in our program. She has spent countless hours preparing for HOSA competition, educating her peers, and volunteering at after-school functions. She always keeps her goals in her sight, and even when things are not perfect, she continues to have a positive attitude. She also serves as a volunteer at her cloud and often shares her experiences with her classmates. She is always willing to help out whenever needed. There are so many great things we could say about this student, so this first award for our department goes to Amber Christie. On the first scrub day, I think all the juniors can agree that he gave the down runway walking his scrubs. He shows great school spirit, being fire and ice with Miss Breeze. He acted out his schizophrenia patient scenario, providing his student doctor with a simulated real-life experience. And I personally want to thank him for making me smile every day. This award goes to Matthew A.
The people who started ninth grade with me here. Right now, today, you are finally no longer the freshmen at this school. I know, they were so disappointed because they've been the youngest ever since, right? So you're finally not freshmen anymore. Welcome to sophomore year. All right, so a couple of awards for theater students. I have a couple of folks who kind of really just show up for everything except school today. The first one is not here because they did what I told them to do and saved their absences, unlike you people. That's all right. Usually my sound gal extraordinaire would be here running sound today, but she is not. That's Mia Yancey. And my second theater award goes to my lighting person. You guys all know and love this dude, but I have never had a student walk into this space and just like essentially fly to the grid and never come back. He loves to live up there. So if he's ever missing, he's probably up there. He's not today, thank goodness. So James Hooks.
English, sorry. I'm Miss Anderson from Scotland, speak two languages. I would like to begin with introducing my entire junior class as one of the most unique classes I've ever taught. They're high energy, they're smart, they're tenacious, and fun-loving. They tired me out. But that energy and tenacity helped us accomplish monster goals this year, including creating a yearbook on top of our regular class assignments. This junior class has put the fun, that's for anticipation, the fun in fundamentals of backup, always my backup, Miss Penn. So they put the fun in the fundamentals of web design. But that energy and tenacity has helped us, I just read that, I'm sorry. This junior, I read that too, okay. I would like to recognize two students today whose leadership, above all, and their outstanding accomplishments made this class stand out. These two young women kept us on the right path all year and helped their peers stay on the right path too, as ambassadors and leaders in the classroom. And those two students are Ronnie and MK.
Perfect Attendance Awards. Perfect attendance is quite an accomplishment in showing dedication to school each and every day. And we are proud of these students for this huge accomplishment and success. Students who improve their attendance improve their academic performance. Attend today, achieve tomorrow. Congratulations to the following students. Benjamin Holt-Shute. Wyatt Lewis, who is not here, but Edward Burkentine. Sienna Resperl. Chloe Scarborough. And Camilla Flores. Junior Scholar Awards. This is going to be done a little bit differently, but before we get started on here, Junior Scholars, University and College Junior Fellows and Scholars Programs proudly recognize and award outstanding high school juniors for their exceptional academic achievement, leadership, and remarkable extracurricular involvement. The criteria for each university or college junior scholar and fellows program vary by each college. Congratulations to the following students on their achievement in earning these awards. So what we have is a slide of the student names on each one. So we're going to go through and announce the college. Just look through for your name, and then you can pick up a folder with your awards at the end of the program. All right, so congratulations to the Junior Scholars for Columbia College. And congratulations to the Junior Scholars for Converse. Congratulations, Junior Scholars for Erskine College. And congratulations to Junior Scholars for Lander University. Congratulations, Junior Scholars for Presbyterian College. Junior Scholars from University of South Carolina, Aiken. Junior Scholars for University of South Carolina, Upstate. And last but not least, Junior Scholars from Wofford College.
So it has been several years for us since we have been able to have this particular award ceremony. So it is really nice for all of us to be back together and be able to join in this fashion. So I'm going to keep this short. I know it's been an hour that we've been in here together, but for this class, you are poised on the brink of adulthood. Next year, you're going to be a senior. Like Ms. Wilson referenced earlier, we are looking to you all to be the models for what Coy Pride really means. We're looking forward to a wonderful new group of students joining us in the fall. And this summer, I want you to go out and whatever you do, be a light to everybody around you. We look around at all of the things going on in the world right now. The news and everything just seems to send us negativity and messages that are not uplifting. You are capable of changing this world and the direction in which we are going. Again, you are about to be a senior. You don't have to wait until high school graduation to start changing the world. You never know on any given day the impact that you're having on those people around you. So be positive, be kind to people, and be safe this summer. Have fun, relax, and get ready for an awesome new school year.